Hey up internet, and welcome back to On the Sofa Live. If you're new, do subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay in the loop. This is from The Poke. Donald Trump's triumphant arch at his 250th White House celebration looked bad enough from afar, but up close plumbed hilarious new depths. And there's a photograph of it at the top there. Yeah, I mean, it does look bad. But let's see if we can take a closer look. It doesn't take a stretch of the imagination to call Donald Trump tacky. So it's no surprise that the kickoff weekend of his 16-day celebration of America's 250th anniversary got off to a rocky start. For starters, just about nobody showed up. That was embarrassing enough. But the people who were on the grounds came back with pretty damaging receipts, the most damning of which offered our first looks at the triumphal arch the president is proposing. Kathy Young said, "That's the arch? Looks like a set from a community theatre production of a play set in either Paris or ancient Rome." Here's a closer look at the staples holding everything together. Anarchy Princess said, "Guys, these buildings at the Great American State Fair are just covered in printed sheets that are literally stapled on." God, that is awful.
Staples.
Oh,
I don't
God.
want to touch it because you know how they feel about touching things around here.
That is shit. God, that is that is so shit. That is rubbish.
Quality craftsmanship. American work.
That is shit. You can literally see the staples. You can literally see the folds in the sheets. That is horrid. That is really horrid. That is rubbish. Pathetic. At least it's not a house of cards. That being said, they couldn't even glue the paper on flat. Anarchy Princess went on to say, "The Golden Arch is their pride and joy, but look at it up close." Yeah, that is rubbish. Look at it. Oh, that is bad. God, that is gross. That is really shoddy workmanship. Jesus Christ. It didn't take an architect to criticize the arch. In fact, all it took was a Twitter account. Health Ranger said this: "Trump's stupid arch looks like it was put together with duct tape. It's the perfect representation of a failing empire and a failing presidency based entirely on theatre without substance. It's all about appearances, but the facade is fake and backed with nothing real." And we've got some more footage here from DD Geopolitics. Or have we? Hang on. Yeah. God, that is really rough. God, that is awful. Gordon Bennett. God, that's really bad. Jesus. You can see the folds in the sheeting again. Christ. God, it's already flaking off. Look. God, that is really bad. That is really bad. They're the Cowboys in. Christ. That is awful. The artist known as Chess said, "This has to be a joke. I have seen high school art projects executed with more skill. Who got paid 14 million for this trash?" Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good point. Judy Morris said everything Donald Trump does is tacky, repulsive, and disgusting. Yeah, that's true. So true. John Titor, the third rail, simply said, "We're cooked." Yeah, exactly. Eric Lent said, "It was those damn Antifa commanders again." Brilliant. Dom said, "Tight ass Trump strikes again. The quality of that art exemplifies the quality of his leadership. The clowning chief has built himself another actual circus." Magnus said, "The cheapest bidder for everything so he could pocket the rest." Yeah, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if that was true. Roning said, "This is the shit people go to jail for in third world countries. Pocket public money and build a piss poor structure that may collapse at any point." Sloped Roof said, "Trump's golden era, plastic stapled to plywood." Yeah, exactly. T-Rex simply said, "End of the empire." El Guapo said, "I'd love nothing more than for it to blow over from a wind gust overnight." Yeah. Miss Andrews Pixie Nightmare Fuel, great name, says, "Looks like the IKEA version of the Washington Square arch." Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Jim Stewartson said, "I see Stonehenge from Spinal Tap." If you know, you know. And Rusted Metal Petal said, "Oh, he's definitely going to say it's been vandalized by radical leftist scum in 4, 3, 2, just wait." Yeah. And in my opinion, this rubbish arch that Trump has put up is a metaphor for a failing empire and a failing president. But let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. And please do me a favor and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and do leave a comment because that would really help me out with the algorithm. Okay, bye for now.